everything square. Today I'm going to be doing a video doing some work on my new PRS SE CE24. I'll get the name right in a minute. I got this about a week or so ago. Right now it is fully stock. The push-pull, toggle, wiggle stick, stock pickups in it, stock head tuners, even the stock strings. I haven't changed the strings out yet. Just been kind of playing around on it. It's the Torco green one. I've been eyeballing this for a while. I got this out of the Music and Arts in Prairieville. Every time I go in there, I eyeball it and be like, I'm getting you. I'm gonna bring you home one day, and finally I did. So we'll do some modifications to it. And what I'm gonna end up doing with it is, oh God, I'm gonna be pretty much retiring this guitar. This has been my standard go-to for God knows how long now. For years, over 20 years, I've been playing on this one. I had a PRS Tremonti SE Custom several years ago, but ended up having to get rid of it. And that one was a main, but this one has always gone back to this one's my main. This one's an Ibanez AR250. Never did any modifications to it. It's a stock guitar, stock pickups. The pickups are old and they're starting to kind of corrode a little bit. This is one that I did actually get signed by Mark Tremonti when I went to see Creed several years ago in Brandon, Mississippi, maybe 2 years ago. I did a guitar clinic with him and he signed it, and I even put some clear coat over it, like fingernail polish, so I can try to save the signature on it. But I've still been playing it ever since, but I'm gonna officially retire it now that I have my new PRS. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this drop tune tuner, I'm gonna take it off of here, put the stock one back on. I still have it. I'm gonna put that tuner on the PRS, as well as I want to take this pickup out for this D Noir that I have. This pickup is actually a PRS Mark Tremonti Treble bridge pickup. And I want to take this pickup out of here and put it in that one, and just take that stock one and slap it back into this one. This one I don't really play too often. This is my drop C guitar. I can't play this with my band because we don't play in drop C, we play in standard, and I'll switch out from drop D and whatnot. So this is my step down guitar that I keep at home and rock out with. It did have two rail style humbuckers on it, but it got ruined, hence why the Tremonti pickup. But we're gonna take this pickup out, put it in that PRS, so it'll be fun. So the first thing we're gonna do is take this tuner off and put back the stock tuner. Here's the whole assembly off. Now put back the stock assembly. And now we're back to stock head pieces, tuning knobs, those thingies. Yeah. I like how these Ibanez tuners are designed, because unfortunately when I had to put in this assembly, it required me to drill in a hole for the screw that goes with it. But Ibanez has it where they have two little pegs on the back of the tuning head that just sticks into the wood, so that way you don't have to worry about putting screws in. Alright, now to change out the tuner on the PRS. Now luckily for the PRS, there's already a hole drilled in. Hopefully it lines up exactly with the hole for this, so I don't have to worry about drilling a hole. Now what I'm going to end up doing is probably just taking all the strings off and just restringing the whole thing as I go along, since I have new strings and these are the ones that came on it when bought. Might as well go ahead and change out the strings as well. Alright, we got the hip shot drop tuner head on the headstock. I got all the strings off the guitar for now. I'm going to go ahead and keep them off. That way we can go ahead and take that pickup out. Alright, so working on the Dean. Got the wires for the pickup all disconnected. Now what's interesting about this, and what kind of makes this complicated, is that you got about 4 sets of wires on here. And the main reason is because you have a push-pull pot on the CE24, SE CE24. And I know I'm working with the gray or the black wire on this one for, oh, excuse me, camera, it's not working well. I'm working with the black wire for the bridge pickup. I just gotta figure out now on which points is where and matching wire color to color. So black, we got white, green, red and black. I just gotta make sure I match what's going where to what's on here. I know my camera is all over the place, and I apologize. Cause usually on pickup, if you have the extra 2 wires, it doesn't matter where they go because you don't have a push-pull pot. But this one we do, so it's important to where those 2 extra wires go. So I got the pickup out of the Dean. As you can see, it is a PRS Tremonti Treble. And like I said, on the wires, you got your 4 wires, red, black, white, and green, and this shield, which is pretty much ground, which is going to be replacing the other black wire. So it's going to be kind of, I might have to identify this with like a black tape or something just to make sure if I ever got to work on it again. So I have that out. Now I got to take the pickup out of that. Alright. Pickup is out. Stock pickup for PRS. Now, switcheroo. Alright, everything is in on the CE24. Wires are in, soldered in, and I'm loving how this looks on here. This thing looks awesome. How the new pickups just like contour well with the new mounts. It just looks awesome. So that's the new pickup. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm not gonna video it, but I'm gonna put the other one in the Dean, the stock pickup. I'm gonna go put this in the Dean, then I'm gonna string this up, and then we're gonna see how this bad boy sounds. I am super excited about this.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we're done. Had to kind of work through some issues, but ended up getting it done. So it's all strung up, new strings, Mark Tremonti, PRS Treble bridge. It's kind of weird because I wired it the exact same way as the original pickup, but for some reason the pull pod is now backwards. So it's a thinner on the push and then thicker on the pull. I don't know if I need to take the 2 red wire, the red black wire, move it to another point on the switch, but I mean, it's manageable. Another thing is that I went ahead and put back the original tuning head because being that this is a floating bridge tremolo, a hip shot drop tuner head doesn't work that well. It kept knocking. If I would put it in a drop D, I would get it tuned up, tune it to E, and then when I go to drop D it, everything went sharp. So sad to say that doesn't work with a floating bridge. If it's a stop tail like the Ibanez was, perfect. Works fine. Well, excuse me. Works fine with that because it doesn't affect that strings. But being that you have a floating bridge, but I'm pretty sure some of y'all watch this video like, yeah, it doesn't work. Well, now I found out. So. There's a slight difference when the going from back and forth on the push pot, pull to push. There's a slight difference when you're hitting the heavier tones, like the metal tones and stuff, but I don't know why it's reversed. Honestly, it's something manageable. But anyway, that's my updating a PRS SE CE24 with a PRS Tremonti Treble bridge pickup. Like I said, the hip shock tuner doesn't work with this guitar because of the floating bridge. I'm not going to put it back on the other one because, like I said, I'm pretty much retiring that. So for me, I'm just going to stick it in drop D and play it from there. So that way I don't have to worry about changing tunings. I'll just stick in drop D. I'm going to work with it some to see if I can get that to work better with the bridge pickup. Figure out why it's reversed. I might just take it, move it up to a point, because the way the pot has, it's got the like 4 or 3 prongs on it. The bottom prong is what the original was soldered to. Then you got the resistor on the middle one. Then there's one that's open. I might switch it to the open, see if that changes the order on how that pickup works on the pull pot. But It's whatever. But anyway, yeah. That's it. Please, if you got any tips or comments, or if you know more about pull pots, because I've not really messed with pull pot before, so if you have any comments or tips on that, please leave a comment, let me know. And if you like my videos, like this one and other videos in my channel, please subscribe. I'm doing very well. I'm on a very slow incline for subscribers. I would like to get to 100, but hey, we'll see. I'll have a good one. Alright, so real quick, my guess was right. So what I did is, off the 3 little prongs, you have the middle with the resistor on it, and the bottom is where the green and red, black, what? Red and black. Colors are hard. Red and black wire, and I just moved it to the top above it, and it, like I said, it worked before. So this is the pot pushed in. And then you pull it, pot. So yeah, the coil split is actually on the pull, like it's supposed to be. So there you go. Sometimes you just gotta play around and figure it out. You have a good one.